This bill contains several bills that did receive a hearing and went through the Education Committee and were vetted by the State Department of Education and many other stakeholders. I love that on today, the day that we hosted our Danbury civics class, which is required to graduate high school in Danbury, that we are voting on this bill that includes civics education. Further, I do want to stand in full support of our English learners. And I've said this in committee, but I would like to say it again, that Danbury is one of the most diverse cities in our state and across our country. And I say that because I don't believe our delegation, our Danbury delegation, really reflects that diversity. And it's one of the beautiful aspects of our city is its diversity. It's one of the many reasons why my husband and I chose to live and raise our family in Danbury. We get to boast the largest high school in the state. We have over 40 languages spoken at our high school. There are about 60% Latino students and over a quarter of English learners. And when you look at Danbury citywide, the school district, we are over a third English learners. This Bill of Rights, we do many of these things already, but as we look to establish these Bill of Rights for our English learners, I believe we also need to take a hard look at ourselves and how we function as a government of the people, inclusive of non-English speakers and families of mixed status. Before we commit to these rules and regulations to be executed by others, we need to commit to the same rules and regulations for ourselves and how we conduct our business, which includes public hearings, such as one held this session by the Appropriations Committee on Education. Hundreds signed up to testify, which led to a last-minute decision to split the hearing. Many of the testimony came from the Danbury community to speak on a school, as they have year after year. Many of them asked for translators. Some of them were appeased with some type of translation. Others were denied because of the issue that they brought forth. One resident shared with me that had they known ahead of time that the translation was not going to be accurate, they would have continued on in their imperfect and broken English. These residents deserve to be heard like anyone else. We should always strive to lead by example, offer translators for those who wish to communicate with us in an unbiased, truthful, and honest way, no matter what side of the issue they stand. Language justice, should start here with us in this building. I stand in support of this legislation. I stand in support of our non-English speakers in and beyond our school community and across the state. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.